Fluellen come you from the bridge. I assure you, there is very excellent services committed at the bridge. Is the Duke of Exeter safe? The Duke of Exeter is as magnanimous as Agamemnon, and a man that I love and honor with my soul and my heart and my duty and my life and my living and my uttermost power. He is not, God be praised and blessed, any hurt in the world, but keeps the bridge most valiantly with excellent discipline. There is an ancient lieutenant there at the pridge. I think in my very conscience, he is as valiant a man as Mark Antony, and he is a man of no estimation in the world. But did see him do his gallant service. What do you call him? He is called Ancient Pistol. I know him not. Here is the man. Captain, I thee beseech to do me favors. The Duke of Exeter doth love thee well. Hey, I praise God, and I have merited some love at his hands. Bardolph, a soldier, firm and sound of heart, and of buxom valor, hath by cruel fate, and giddy fortune's furious fickle wheel that God is blind, that stands upon the rolling restless stone. By your patience, aunchient pistol fortune is painted blind, with a muffler afore her eyes to signify to you that fortune is blind. And she is painted also with a wheel to signify to you, which is the moral of it, that she is turning and inconstant in mutability and variation. And her foot, look you, is fixed upon a spherical stone which rolls and rolls and rolls in good truth. The poet makes a most excellent description of it. Fortune is an excellent moral. Fortune is Bardolph's foe, and frowns on him. For he has stolen a pax, and hanged must be a damned death. Let gallows gape for dog, let man go free, and let not hemp his windpipe suffocate. But Exeter hath given the doom of death, for pax of little price. Therefore, go speak, the Duke will hear thy voice, and let not Bardolph's vital thread be cut with edge of penny cord and vile reproach. Speak, captain, for his life, and I will thee requite. Ancient pistol, I do partly understand your meaning. Why then rejoice, therefore, certainly, ancient, it is not a thing to rejoice at. For if, look you, he were my brother, I would desire the Duke to use his good pleasure, and put him to execution. For discipline ought to be used. Die and be damned, and figo for thy friendship, it is well. The fig of Spain, very good. Why, this is an erring counterfeit rascal. I remember him now. A bawd, a cutpurse. I'll assure you, uttered as brave words at the bridge as you shall see in a summer's day. But it is very well. What he has spoke to me, that is well, I warrant you. When time is served, why, 'tis a gull, a fool, a rogue that now and then goes to the wars, to grace himself at his return into London under the form of a soldier. And such fellows are perfect in the great commanders' names, and they will learn you by rote where services were done at such and such a sconce, at such a breach, at such a convoy, who came off bravely, who was shot, who disgraced, what terms the enemy stood on. And this they con perfectly in the phrase of war, which they trick up with new-tuned oaths. And what a beard of the general's cut, and a horrid suit of the camp will do among foaming bottles and ale-washed wits is wonderful to be thought on. But you must learn to know such slanders of the age, or else you may be marvelously mistook. I tell you what, Captain Gower, I do perceive he is not the man that he would gladly make show to the world he is. If I find a hole in his coat, I will tell him my mind. Hark you, the king is coming, and I must speak with him from the pridge. God bless your majesty. How now, Fluellen? Camest thou from the bridge? Eh? So please your majesty, the Duke of Exeter has very gallantly maintained the pridge. The French has gone off, look you, and there is gallant and most brave passages. Mary Thafthursery was have possession of the pridge, but he's enforced to retire. And the Duke of Exeter is master of the pridge. I can tell your majesty, the Duke is a brave man. What men have you lost, Fluellen? The perdition of that adversary hath been very great. Reasonable, great, married. For my part, I think the Duke hath lost never a man, but one that is like to be executed for robbing a church. One Bardolph, if your majesty know the man. His face is all bubbles and whelks and knobs and flames all fire at his lips, blows at his nose, and it is like a coal of fire, sometimes blue and sometimes red, but his nose is antijuit, and his thighs ent. We won't have all sets the Frimans so cut off, and Rickman Sprish Johns headed on Moses to the contin, there being nothing compelled from the verges, nothing taken my tinga for, none of the funch on breen it, one views in disdainful language. But when latitude and cruelty play for a kindle to jeopardance, it's as soon as you may not.